you've got to check out the huge fight that happened between these two teammates. Mark Webber was racing well and even managed to fend off the quick McLarens, especially Lewis Hamilton, who even tried to overtake for the lead. But somehow, Webber managed to stay on top. Things were in Mark's favor. He was about to win the race. But then, there comes a big problem. Sebastian Vettel.
Here comes Sebastian Vettel! He's done it again!
Since Vettel was running P2, and given the great champion he is, he wanted to fight for the win as well. This made things complicated. Two RBs fighting for the win, but as complicated as that was, one thing was absolutely clear. This race win had to go to Red Bull, because either way, getting both 1-2 positions here would put them sufficiently in front of the Constructors' Championship. So, clearly things had to go well for the Bulls, as they cannot afford to have any mistakes.
To tail all the way, these four, well out on their own, 20 or away. Oh, dear, they've come together! Webber and Vettel have come together!
This changed everything. Vettel retired.
What the f*** are we doing here? What a stupid action! I'm going home!
And Webber lost the lead as well. But guys, what was even worse was that Red Bull lost the race, and that to none other than the McLarens, their biggest rivals. This result meant that not only did McLaren get the 1-2 race finish, but also managed to take the lead in the Constructors' Championship as well. Who do you think was at fault there? Both of them kept blaming each other, even after the race. But now, this is where it got interesting. Even though a lot of fans said it was Vettel's fault, Dr. Marco, Red Bull's chief advisor, said it was actually the other way around.
He was already ahead. He was at least 2 meters ahead, Sebastian. He knows what happens, you know.
Your mind is certainly Mark's fault.
Unnecessary, the whole situation.
This started the end of Webber's relations with Red Bull. He even later revealed, the day before that happened, I got wind that matters might be conspiring against me. So yeah, all in all, not a good time for Webber. But things are only going to get more and more shocking from here. But first, this driver was about to face the most shocking moment of his life. Felipe Massa was starting from P1. Winning this race would have given him a significant advantage. As he was fighting for the championship, things were going his way. Massa got a good start and even made a decent lead at the front. But just as he was about to win, chaos.
Oh, big crash! That's Nelson Piquet. It's a difficult place to recover a car.
Now, even though nobody was hurt, this incident changed everything. Almost all drivers rushed to get a cheap pit stop, and since everybody was coming into the pits, you can imagine how chaotic that must be. But now for Massa, the situation was not good, not at all. He still had to pit, and this was the only good opportunity he had. The stakes were as high as they can be. If he wanted to win the championship, he had to win this race. And since only 3 more races were left after this, he cannot afford to have any mistakes. So everything had to go perfectly for Massa. But that didn't happen, because when he came into the pits, disaster.
Then the mechanic at the front said green to go.
Oh no! That's a big mistake! Massa's gone!
Now, even though no one got hurt, still the damage was already done. Not only did Massa lose the lead, but also finished P13, which meant he didn't score even 1 point. And even though it wasn't technically Massa's fault, but a problem with Ferrari's pit release system, he still suffered the biggest disappointment. Massa lost the championship. In the last race, Lewis Hamilton took the title by getting just 1 point ahead of Massa.